So a few weeks out from your match with Jordan, man, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty healthy, yeah.
What's on the agenda training-wise between now and the comp?
Staying healthy for the most part, but as always, training cup, more cup, and some more cup.
Alright.
Yeah. And do cupping like I'm pulling it to my chest.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Yeah.
So John Brzenk thinks you're going to win. Does that make you happy?
Of course it does. Having the goat's backing is nice.
What's your diet like these days, man?
I just had to change it, but I'm eating about 1 kilo of red meat a day. Just added more rice in on my training days. Trying to get more fibre in at the moment. But yeah, just eating a lot. I'd like a filled blanket ribeye, please.
How's your day going? Good?
So it can be a bit of a pain. Can I get the two to your left that have less of the solidified fat in the middle? Yeah. Yes, 10 milligrams of creatine. More salt. More salt. Always salt.
Salt in your pre-workout?
Lots of salt.
What is the story with that? I've never seen that.
Just electrolytes that don't have bucket loads of sugar in them.
Does it taste like us?
No, the cranberry juice is pretty strong, so it kind of dulls a lot of the flavours. So the cranberry is iodine as well as cranberry juice, vitamin C. So that's it. Got chicken stock in that, and the rice just for a little bit more joint health, I guess. Plenty of butter. And this is for the most part what I eat on training days. So this is the House of Power. So it's a strength-based gym. We've got world record holders in the log lift. Got some strongmen that have got some pretty hefty records. We've got Australian best ever female squatter at 290 kilos. And yeah, a little gym, but you know, just like arm wrestling, we're like a family in here. It's really nice. We always help each other out, and it's by far probably the best gym I've ever been to. So still worth coming to at least a couple times a week, even though I got my own stuff at home. But yeah, it's awesome here. So yeah, having keys is nice.
Your training method is very different to Jordan's. As we've seen today, you're building a base platform of strength. How do you see that coming into the sport of arm wrestling?
I spend a lot of time in that red line zone. So when it gets into an arm wrestle, I'm quite comfortable redlining, and quite, you know, for a long time as well. So I think powerlifting it helps my whole body be functional as well. Like I never have back problems. I never, you know, back pressure. I feel like I do a lot of back pressure in my arm wrestling, and it's what's given me quite a lot of success. So I think the powerlifting really helps with that, especially with speed training like I did today, trying to move things with real intent and as quickly and as forcefully as I can, despite the weight being quite light. But I think that gives me kind of an upper hand in the arm wrestling, just in overall body development. And squatting really helps hormonally to recover and build big arms. So.
Jordan's approach is one where he's kind of like 100% invested in hand control. He very, very rarely trains base power. What is your opinion of that approach in general?
when things become very specific, you end up missing some foundational things, such as Devin Lorette talks about. If you want to be an arm wrestler, then rule number one is be strong. So I think he's got a really strong hand, but like I said in the previous interview, you can lose your hand, and we see with Jerry Cadorette and matches like that, it doesn't always matter if you lose your hand.
There's no backup plan.
There's no backup plan. If you get pulled over sideways, he can have all the pronation in the world, but if I can still drag him over, it doesn't matter. You know, that's not my style of pulling. I really prefer not to lose my hand. And look, it is 6 rounds. So I've only had one match in 6 rounds, and my opponent decided not to do the last round, but that's a lot of starts, and against a guy like Jordan who's quite smart, I've got to kind of match intelligence for that long duration of time, and not get too carried away and waste too much energy in the setups, because if I do so, then it might not go my way. So I've got to be very efficient in my movements, so I don't want to lose my hand.